Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 19444 Lanark Street in Reseda, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Amy Hanreddy. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so upon my original investigation, I wasn't able to locate an exposed or accessible main sewer line cleanout. A main sewer line cleanout is an area outside the structure that has a removable cap, allowing access into the main sewer pipe as the drain system exits the building. And it's a access point for maintenance purposes, cleaning and examinations, things like that. So what I've decided to do is I brought my equipment up onto the roof and I dropped down through this 3-inch main building drain waste vent. This is a vertical pipe that comes up through the roof from the horizontal drain lines under the structure to allow air into the system for drainage and to allow sewer gases to escape out into the atmosphere above the roof. So during my initial camera run, I did find a clean out, but it's 10 or 12 feet or so from the house, kind of in the planter area. I'll show you here real quick. Down at the base of my ladder, you may or may not be able to make it out, but in that planter there's a clean out, whereas the standard location would be right back here next to the structure. So if somebody put that clean out in at a later date, it's not really all that effective of a location. The main area of concern that would need to be cleaned, and you'll see here in a second, doesn't get access from that point. So I'm going to be recommending a more standard clean-out access be installed, both for the purposes of full access to the system, but also there's some damage in that area. And you'll see here as we come up. Right here we're exiting the structure here in the front planter area near the water meter, or excuse me, the main water supply shut-off. And we're changing from the cast iron building drain to our vitrified clay main sewer pipe. You can see some heavy root intrusion here along the top left of the pipe. You can also make out a crack here, pretty significant crack here along the bottom of the pipe, and that whole fitting is broken. So by installing a main sewer line cleanout here at the standard location, one would also repair the damage here in this area. I'll get a better look at it here as we get closer to it. Alright, so we come out of the structure, we make a 45-degree turn to the right. We're basically heading across to the driveway area in front of the garage. And what we're looking at here is the original vitrified clay main sewer pipe. And here we have that a short piece of plastic. This is that cleanout that I showed you in the planter area closer to the wall, which would just be left in service and left there, wouldn't need to remove it. So these vitrified clay pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life. Being a natural material, they are less likely to deteriorate underground, but they are fairly brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So what we're specifically looking for are any areas of significant cracking or breaking, significant offsetting or separations of the joints or connections. Anything that would be considered a compromise to the integrity of the line. Now here we're coming back to the left at a 45-degree angle to start running out into the driveway straight up to the street. We're seeing some roots coming in at that connection. It's a pretty common situation in these older clay pipes. Roots at the joint or connection areas, normally we're suggesting that they can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. So when they're left unmaintained for extended periods, that they can create blockages in a system or potentially damage a pipe. So having standard access all of those areas is key. Now I'm also seeing some minor stress cracking around the connections or joints. That too is fairly common. So far I haven't seen anything that would dictate a repair recommendation, nothing that's significant enough to say it's a break other than that first one we encountered coming out of the building. Kind of seeing more of that as we go through here. No roots coming in through those cracks, so there's no evidence that they've actually breached the wall of the pipe or gone all the way through. But they are something that can worsen over time, so we would definitely recommend that you want to monitor these areas with regular video examinations. far, a pretty clean pipe, with the exception of those two areas of roots that we saw. You see a crack, more cracking here just before this joint. More in this fitting here, and then we're going to be increasing from our 4-inch diameter pipe to a 6-inch diameter clay pipe. Drop into that, and this continues out to the public sewer that's at the middle of the street. Really more of the same, the 6-inch pipe. Pretty clean. And right here, we're making a turn to drop into our public sewer, about 92 feet from where we exit the building, 95 feet or so. Alright, so generally the line's in pretty satisfactory condition, with common things occurring like minor cracking, minor roots, with the exception of that one broken area right as it exits the building, where we're going to recommend to have a standard main sewer line cleanout installed anyways. So that'll repair that. Other than that, it's a situation of maintenance and monitoring, regular cleanings, regular video examinations after significant earthquakes, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for a description of the final findings and recommendations for today's examination. Now, we do recommend that all main sewer lines should be examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer lines should be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in a system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.